Is breaking news.
We are following breaking news now in Clackamas, where fire crews are battling a 2-alarm fire.
Fox 12's Mackenzie Richmond just arrived at the scene. Mackenzie, tell us what you're seeing.
Yeah, it is quite a scene here up in Clackamas along Jennifer Street. I'll step out of the way so that you can really gauge an idea about just the units and the response that we're seeing here. I mean, quite the sight to see is that fire ladder all the way up to the top of that building. Now, obviously, you can't see any flames from where we are at right now, but we did circle the perimeter in our vehicle and our car, and there's no other way. This is the closest way we can get in. There is a lot of response, a lot of police blocking off a lot of roads around us right now. And also, not only are the roads blocked off, but you can actually see that the railroad right here that is right in front of the building also blocked off, closed down because of the hoses as they tried to put out the fire. Now, we haven't been able to speak with anyone on the scene right now. We don't know if it's under control. It definitely looks under control right now. Again, we can't see any flames. You can definitely smell the smoke. Now, we do know that this initial report was that batteries were on fire inside this building. Now, it's not clear what kind of batteries and exactly how long that lasted or what time exactly that all started, but we do know that no other buildings are threatened at this time. However, it's really interesting because there is a lumber building right next to it, or a space with holding a lot of lumber right next to it. So obviously a big risk right there. But again, it is not a threat at this time. I do also want to mention that crews were able to search and clear the whole building inside. There were no people inside. We are working to learn more right now. But as I mentioned, obviously a lot of roads are closed off around us right now. You can see all of the lights coming from every which way, red and blue everywhere. Also, the railroad is shut down right now. So a lot of traffic impacts, and I'll toss it back to the studio right now where Tony will have a little bit of a better look on how that's going to impact people.
Yeah, Mackenzie, as you point out there, it's in the commercial area there. So most of the businesses in that specific spot are these large warehouses. So there's not a lot of typical rush hour traffic in that area. Any traffic moving into there would have a specific business. So I don't think it'll have a huge impact on the general rush hour per se. But that being said, you want to use extra caution. Jennifer does run south of Highway 212 and parallel to it. So easy enough to detour around that if you did have to get through that area. But again, we'll have more on all this coming up. All the other freeway traffic still very light, bit of